Okay, so my name is The Emerald Sword, and this is my newest song. I just finished it today. It's called Surrender the Night. So this is a concept song. This song is basically I had like a story I was working from, right? So this is a concept song, and it's based off of We Happy Few and My Chemical Romance's Danger Days album. So this song is essentially about a group of it's okay. It's about a government or like it's like about a place where the government is forcing people to be happy and pretend to be like all happy and excited and stuff, and then that's like exemplified by the trap and tempo, or like a trap and like hang on what is this trap and future bass loops. So you'll hear that like the opening bit right here. You can see it here. That is essentially like what you're supposed to feel. I'll explain it as we go on. So essentially it's about rebels, and the rebels are symbolized by the rock element. So let's get started here. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is like sort of the chill vibe. It's everyone's happy, everyone's partying, everyone's all chill, this is what the government wants you to think in this story. The government is forcing you to think like this. So, and you can see there's a lot of stuff going on here. And it's also very simple, very like, it's like one line. It's not very complex because the government doesn't want you to be complex. But then there's a bit more complicated stuff. You can hear the guitars coming in. So that's obviously sort of like, this is supposed to be like, you can hear the rebels approaching. Like, if like, just imagine this, you're like at like a nightclub or something, and then you hear these like guitars in the background, or like bass, sort of. Yeah, that's bass. And you hear like the bass in the background. That's supposed to be the rebels approaching, but it's not very loud yet, so it's because they're like not here yet. So if we get a second. Okay, so that's obviously, here we are, it's very chaotic. I want to point out, you can hear this. That is from the track. Let me see if I can find it. It's from here. I don't actually know where it is. We won't spend too much time looking for it. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, so it's obviously, as I said before, the trap stuff is supposed to be like representing the chill vibe the government wants their people to be experiencing in the story. And then the rock elements is like all the like aggression, the punk stuff, sort of like rebellious. It's like a rebellious spirit of the rock element. So you can hear like it's very chaotic. There's a lot going on in the mixer. You can see there's a lot going on. Whereas before it was just like one string of things. Here there's like a bunch going on. You got the like freaking cymbals going. Yeah. Let's replay that bit. And then this is sort of like a moment of calm as they're realizing that the police are coming. Like they're looking out and they're like, oh no. And then it starts back up again. So that first chorus, each chorus has a different message. So this first chorus is sort of the chaos of the rebels going in and messing with the club. This sort of it. And then this, now, the police are here, and it's a fight between the rebels and the police. With the government, with the military. Yeah, you can hear that. In a second. So you see how like this is going down? That's supposed to represent one of the because it's obviously a long note. It's a long note from a guitar. So the guitar represents the rebels. So it's representing one of the rebels going down. You see, you count. There's like a fade out there. That's the rebel's life, fading out. And then these I try to figure out how to do this. There probably was a better way to do it, but that's supposed to be like gunshots, like pew pew pew. So it's like gunshots, and then the rebel goes down. Now here's where it gets interesting. This rebel goes down, and then another one of the rebels gets captured in the chaos because everyone like kind of scatters because they're like, oh no, he's dead. Like every guy, the police win, and all the rebels scatter. One of them gets captured. Club goes back to normal. So this sort of club's all back to normal. Everyone's happy. Dancey, dancey. And then we switch perspectives. This is a different scene. The rebel who got captured is now in like an interrogation room. So listen to this. So that sort of eerie atmosphere, that's the interrogation room. That's a saw they're going to use to. Then, guess who comes in to save the rebels? So the rebels are coming in to save the day. Apparently I'm going to I'm just going to play it. So the guitar bit, right? The guitar bit is essentially, if you notice, it's like fading out here. So if you listen closely, so you can hear it like get quieter, and then you just hear the guitars. So the bit about the guitars is supposed to be that they're getting away from the fight. The main guy, maybe like some sort of girlfriend he has, they're sort of like driving off into the sunset. The rebels are escaping, they're free, and you can see how it's like sort of softer guitars. It's like acoustic guitars, not like electric guitars. So it sort of like implies a sort of like toned down thing. It's sort of like a calm. It's like a calm. The rebels aren't coming in to be like, let's tear up the place, pew pew pew. It's not like that. It's like, we did it. We saved our guy. Let's go chill and be happy. Like, let's be happy that we won, even though we did kind of lose it. But maybe it's also, if you kind of hear, this also works on another level. If you can kind of hear like a bit of melancholy, like it's gentle and nice and soothing, especially after like the roller coaster we just went through. But like you can kind of hear a bit of a like bittersweet, like melancholy, Especially in like this last thing, you can definitely hear a bit of like bittersweetness. But then this also works on another level. I've used this sort of thing a lot. If I can, like, hang on. Pause. One moment. Okay, I guess I can't find it. Hang on. So I've used this before on another one of my songs. I think it was this song. So this song is Grand Slam. That wasn't a... No, wait, yeah. Yeah, there it is. So if you listen closely, you can hear the guitars. And if you can hear like the same, it's the same idea. It's like this sort of like plucking thing. But then can you see, it's like the drums come in. And it's like, oh no, back into the chorus, sort of. So essentially, what this does is, if people have listened to my other songs, because I kind of use this a lot. I don't want to, but I use this a bit. I use this a fair bit. I just think it really works here, so I wanted to use it here, even, despite the fact that I use it a lot. Nothing else really worked. So I use it a lot, but if people have listened to my songs, they might sort of be because I was also kind of sort of like mentally, like I was sort of like anticipating for like drums or something to kick in and like sort of for this to be like a calm before the storm, like sort of like false calm, like sort of like it's like all calm now and then kabang, especially since this whole song has been like kabang, so I'm sort of like relying on your mistrustfulness of how calm it is. Because if you're a rebel right now, if you're driving off, you're trying to drive away, trying to escape, you would also be on the edge of your seat. You would also be anticipating an attack, a surprise attack, an ambush or something. You'd be like looking over your shoulder to see, are they gonna get me? Are they gonna get me? Are they gonna get me? But they never do. And like in this song, it never picks up. It's just called calm all the way. And then you watch. There's the end of the song, So essentially it's like sort of like kind of taking that rebel situation and sort of making the audience feel like it's in their shoes. So I like this song. I really like the idea of writing from a concept. Or like not writing, but like I really like the idea of making a song from a concept. I didn't think it would really work at first. I thought it would be kind of like, it just wouldn't be good, but it was really fun, and it made song making like much easier and more fun, because it's like, okay, how do I make this fit with the concept? Okay, so it's like they're at a party, because like, I took this and I was like, okay, we have this, and also it's like fun to like look at things and like think of like double meanings or double entendres, like, oh, this actually could mean this. Like that opening thing. I thought it was really chill, and like it just fit with sort of like that party, happy-go-lucky vibe that like kind of fits with the whole purpose of the narrative. Like it's a false happiness. It's not real. It's like just you're being forced to be happy, or like you're not. You know what I mean. But go watch We Happy Few, or listen to stuff about Danger Days by My Chemical Romance if you want to know more about this sort of like idea of being like forced to be happy. But I didn't notice when I'm making it. I just saw it now. The fact that I mentioned that it was weird. I mentioned that the rebels. So I cry when I yawn. So this is annoying. But I mentioned you can see how the rebels have so much stuff going on. There's so much crap going on. It's like it's so. I would say so chaotic. But then here, it's like it's kind of shows the complexity of like real human emotions, real human aggression, real like what being a human really is. It's complex, it's chaotic, it's all over the place, but it's real. Here, however, and also it's like got a certain amount of like it's not perfect, it's not great, it sounds kind of weird, and that's not me just trying to justify why I'm bad at making songs. I'm just bad at making songs, but it works, It's just chaotic. It's all over the place. It's nuts. But then you go here, and then this is supposed to be like what the government deems right. What, like, in this world, like what you want to be, the idea of the perfect state of being, and it's just there's no substance to it. It's just sort of like, and I mean, it's good, it's chill, it's nice, it's soothing, but it's like it's not. There's no substance to it, right? There's no substance to the thing. So it's like, and it's like again, as I mentioned, there's all this going on, and then it's just this one thing, all alone, all alone. How sad it must be to be all alone. But yeah, I thought I just noticed that, and it's like cool how you can like look at it through the lens of like the concept, and sort of understand like, oh, this actually fits. This is actually really cool, and it fits with the narrative, and it honestly makes the narrative better. And of course, I just really like this whole like that's creepy, right? That really gives off an unsettling vibe, and I like that. I was like, that's what I was trying to do anyway. And also the saw kind of helps to add to that anticipation. I've been using this a lot. I've been using this a lot throughout the song and on the last song I worked on today, because I worked on 2 songs today, and this was one of them. There's another one I called Tangent. I don't know if I'm gonna post it, but like, there's another one I called Tangent, and yeah, but bottom line is, I've used this a lot in my newer songs that I've been working on, so it's kind of refreshing to not have that. It helps. I think, wait, I'm gonna actually just real quick mute this real quick. I want to actually see what it sounds like. I didn't notice that you couldn't actually hear it. I didn't notice that. Okay, well, that's something to know. It's just there. Yeah, but I like this song, and I think it's cool, and I just wanted to share the meaning with you, especially since I feel like it's really cool that it's a concept song. It's like this narrative. So I guess let me know if you want to see more concept songs like this, and let me know about like how you feel about the concept song. I'm going to try and link the song in the description, so go check it out. And yeah, that's pretty much it.